Hello, Landra here. Welcome back to my channel. Sadly, Tracy Oliver's Harlem has come to an end. Oh, after 3 seasons of spending time with these amazing ladies, Camille, Ty, Queen, and Angie. I would have loved more, but I'll settle for 6 episodes of this last season than nothing. For those who've been watching season 1 and 2, um, you know that we've been following the stories of these ladies, their love life, their work life, how they've tried to make the best of their decisions, how they've found love and lost love, and the relationship with their parents, and all of that. So this season opens up with Camille having sex with Ian, but with no strings attached. When I saw that, I'm like, this isn't going to end well, is it? And then Quinn, whose business is now flourishing, thankfully, her business is now flourishing, and she's decided that she doesn't want any serious relationship. If she meets someone, she just wants to have fun, enjoy herself, spend time knowing herself and building herself up, and that's it. No strings attached, nothing serious. Well, and then Angie is still on her whirlwind relationship with Mark. They're now planning a wedding, and not only that, she is her dream of being on TV, on screen, on the Broadway of acting is slowly, we see that slowly coming into fruition. She gets to have a main character role on Broadway. Yay, Angie. And then Ty is still building her tech empire, but of course, and now she wants to be celibate. Ty, celibacy, I don't know. But yeah, that's how we open up season 3. And then we go through all the ups and downs. As you know, be careful what you ask for, all of that, we get to see it. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but there were a few stories that caught my attention that I thought, okay, I should talk about. As I said, Camilla and Ian, they can't seem to get over each other. They can't seem to leave each other alone. So they're not in a relationship, but they're in a relationship. So they've got an intimate relationship, but with no strings attached. And you know how that ends. It's never going to end well. So, surprise, surprise, Camille is pregnant. Oh my God, this show. She now has to make a decision, of course, because Ian's life is going in now in a different direction. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but that's the spoiler alert. Camille is pregnant, but so she now has to make a decision, and I think at this point, it just reminds me of how we already know what to do, right? We know what it is that we need to do, but when it comes to making like life-changing decisions, sometimes we're looking for everyone else to help us. At some point, Camille was asking a girl, so yes, should I have the baby? No, should I not have the baby? And I like the conversation she had with Auntie Tammy, played by Bevy Smith. So Auntie Tammy told Camille that you have to make a decision that gives you the least amount of regret. She shared her story with her about the decision she made years ago about whether having a child or not having a child. And that struck a chord with me, because I'm like, if you decide to go A, that means you're going to lose B. There's no easy decision in life. We want the decision to be easy for us, but as life is, as real life is, it's never going to be easy. At some point, Camille was asking her friends, okay, let's list the pros and cons of having a child, and let's throw these balls into the basket, and then depending on how many balls enters the basket, then I'll make a decision. But your friends can't make those decisions for you. Your parents can't make those decisions for you. You know, when you were younger, yeah, your parents make decisions for you, but at some point you have to make big girls decisions for yourself, and sometimes it's going to be difficult, and at times you won't have all the answers all laid out for you. You have to go with your gut. You have to go with courage, make a decision, stand by it, and go for it and follow it through. So I think that was a lesson that Camille had to learn in this season. Angie, as I said, is now planning her wedding with Mark. She's Her dream of seeing her name in lights is finally coming to fruition. She's on Broadway, Girls Trip the musical, and she's the lead actor in this play. And she's successful and she's starting to see her dream come true. But Mark, on the other hand, he has a dream of how his life will be. He has a dream of what his wife is meant to be. And I think there was at one point he said, "Oh, I didn't know you had this ambition." I think Angie's ambition really scared him, and Angie has to make a decision whether to go with her dreams or go with the man, because going with Mark would mean that she has to give up her dreams. And this, like Angie said, this isn't a dream, this is a calling. You know, sometimes the people around us won't understand the vision and the calling that we have, and we have to make the hard decision of going with our hearts and going with our guts. I really, really love this show. As you can tell, I really love this show. It's not your regular Hollywood love story. This is messy, this is complicated, it's human, it's beautiful. If you haven't seen Harlem, please go see it. It's currently playing on Amazon Prime. Final season, season 3. We only got 6 episodes. I would have loved to see how Camille and Ian co-parent, how they raise their child. There's a surprise at the end. I won't spoil it for you. I would have loved to see Ty reconnect with her family, however that would go, to see whether her family will come to accept her or not. But at least for her to have a closure when it comes to her relationship with her family. Because in the last seasons, we saw that Ty just up and left. She never looked back. So I'd have loved to see how she goes back home and connects with the parents, because there's a hint of that in this season, but we never get to see that. And also, I would have loved to see Quinn find love. There's her storyline in this season is also very interesting. Um, she does find love, but then there is a clause to this love, so you need to watch it. But I'd love to see her find the love that she really deserves. As always, it was good to see Whoopi Goldberg and Jasmine Guy on screen, the legends that they are. Um, I think that's it from me. Let me know if you've seen any of the seasons, if you've watched it all. Share your thoughts with me in the comments. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Highly recommended. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.